It's going down. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Trucker strike in South Korea sparks economic turmoil, risks global spillover. And as of late, there has been a lot of chaos going on around the world. We're talking about protests breaking out everywhere over food prices skyrocketing. We're talking about protests breaking out everywhere over gas prices skyrocketing. People protesting everywhere over draconian legislations and laws being passed by the government. All kind of wicked decrees are going on. So we're entering into a time where people are starting to become fed up with the government. And as a matter of fact, if we come over here to 2 Esdras 15 verse 14, it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." Verse 15, "For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." Now this is talking about race wars first and foremost, but this is also talking about race wars. Now the one people here is talking about the nation of Edom, and that's starting with the so-called elites trickling down to the rest of their nation of people, which are so-called white people. And then the other people are talking about the Israelites, which are the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indians. Okay, these are the one people that shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands, first and foremost. But second of all, this is also talking about civil war. The one people will be the civilians, okay? The another people shall be who? The martial law troops, which will be used in the hour of martial law to detain the guns of you people. And because a lot of people are not going to go quietly, you know what's going to happen? There's going to be a lot of controversy going on. There's going to be civil wars happening. You know, some shootouts may even occur. You know, so we're living at the end times. Verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." What is a sedition? A sedition is a rebellion or a uprise against the government. And that's what we're seeing right here. A bunch of truckers who are civilians going on strike against the government. Okay, so there shall be what? Sedition, rebellions, uprises against the government among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right, the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay, now let's go from there to the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1. Okay, it says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before," and we are seeing part of the signs past. These protests and riots that's going on are signs that we are at the end of the wicked's rulership. We are at the end of Edom's rulership. Okay, it says, 2 Esdras chapter 9 verse 2, "Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." Okay, and the Lord is visiting the world. But how is he visiting the world? Through prophecies. "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world," when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, right? Are we not seeing uproars of the people in the world? Verse 4. "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay? Verse 5. It says, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. The end of what? The end of this wicked age. You know, as it is written in the book of 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. But with that, I'm going to say Shalom is on to the next one.